Hello, Oracles. Well, here is your Lift More Week 6 recap. So, again, this phase two is a lot more about volume and it's putting chest and back together, a couple of big body parts. We've got legs twice a week. So, lots of extra volume. And of course, I still throw in my hikes on the weekend. Yesterday, I did 11 and a half miles, 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And again, because of the workouts that I'm doing, I can get through that without a problem. I was going through no issues whatsoever. Afterwards, I did forget my massage gun because my calves do get very tight. So I didn't have that. So my left heel is a bit sore today just because I didn't get to stretch it out properly. But otherwise, I like to get through these workouts and these long runs without a problem. So these workouts are definitely working. So I'm going to get into some more of those details in just a minute. So the biggest thing that I've noticed for myself is basically since starting this program, I have not lost any weight. I have been between 191 and 194 this entire program. So this is one of the things that I try to reiterate to people is don't always focus on the scale. Focus on other things. There's a lot of other ways to determine whether your workout is working for you or not. Some of those ways are, well, how do you look and feel? Do you feel better? That's the first thing I always ask people is, how are you feeling? Because if you're not feeling any better, other things need to adjust. But if you're feeling better, then it doesn't matter. You're feeling good. Then how do you look? Look in the mirror. Have you been noticing some changes? Typically for some people like myself, my body changes quickly. So it'll change very rapidly. And then I kind of hit that plateau where it changes slowly. And then I have to see all the little subtle differences that are changing over time, especially if I'm looking at myself on a weekly basis. So every Saturday morning, that's when I do my progress pictures. So I take a look and see how things are changing. And it doesn't always look like much is happening. So again, I go back to how I'm feeling. Then I go to my actual performance within the workouts. So my performance, my weights have been going up. I have been lifting more and feeling better about it. I've been feeling stronger. Clearly, from my hikes, I have been performing better. I can get through 21 and a half miles over a weekend without any problems whatsoever. I can do 11 and a half miles of aggressive trail running, still get through that without a problem. That to me is showing me that these programs are working. That is the progress I want to see. Sure, yes, I'd still love to get down another 10 to 15 pounds. That's where nutrition is going to come into play. I'm actually taking a look at my next workout. Maybe that workout is going to be something that is more cardio based that will help me burn off more fat. Either way, I don't want to do anything drastic to lose it because, again, just because my weight has plateaued, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. I'm just adjusting and tweaking little things here and there. As long as I am still making progress and feeling better and lifting more weights, it's all that matters to me. So that's kind of the progress that I'm looking at right now. 2 more weeks of the program to go. Next weekend, I will not be hiking. I'm taking my father and son to the Yankee game. So it's going to be a super late night on Saturday night. So I'm not going to hike. I've got a lot of other adulting things to get done, kind of giving my body a break because the following weekend after that is my race. Now, the race is really just 3 to 4 miles. It's kind of a short race. So I'm overwhelmed myself sometimes with these things. The obstacles, I haven't done them in 4 years. The race itself, haven't done in 4 years. But looking at the miles I'm doing on the trails, going 3 to 4 miles is not going to be a problem whatsoever. I have handled much more difficult stuff. So it's just the obstacles along the way. But all of the weights that I've been lifting have been doing well for me. So I really have no concerns whatsoever about that. So feeling good, and I'll keep you guys posted when we get to that. But that's how my last 2 weeks of this program are going to end. I've been toying around with some things about for the next program, which direction do I go? And I do like to plan ahead. I like to plan ahead and say, all right, I've got 2 weeks left of my program. What's going to be coming up next? The last thing I want to do is get to the end of the program and it's all of a sudden Sunday and I've got to be like, oh, well, what am I going to do for a workout tomorrow? I have no idea. Now I have to scramble. I like to plan ahead. I like to lay out some different options for myself. So the few options that I have are going to either be 22-minute hardcore, the work, hammer and chisel, or the new Tough Mudder workout, which I apologize, didn't even know existed, considering I'm a Tough Mudder and Spartan. Didn't even know that existed. It just came out from Hunter McIntyre back at the beginning of March. So I might actually take that one on because on Saturdays, it's actually worked into the program to do a recovery run. Granted, my hikes and runs aren't always recovery runs, but it's already worked into that program. That might be the one that I end up going with. So I'll keep you guys posted on that when we get to it. But so far, Lift More has been fantastic. Very excited about the program. Love Joel. He and I seem to be on the same page. I love his mentality, the way he trains, the formats of his workouts. So for me, that's big. So progressing from B4 to Lift 4 to Lift More has been a great transition this whole entire year and has been amazing to get me into things. So all in all, highly recommend it if you guys are interested. The link is in the description below. If you guys have any questions, please put them in comments below as well. I've been a Beachbody coach for 10 years, so I have a wealth of knowledge on all of the programs, what is going on, what we can do best for you, and what programs will work best for you to help you get to your goals. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. Have a great one.